Here's the last 24 hours in geopolitics. In U.S., Trump claimed that 1,000 missiles are locked and loaded and issued a fresh warning to Iran, saying any attempt on his life would trigger a massive military response. The statement has once again raised tensions between Washington and Tehran. In Iran, Mojtaba Khamenei declared that avenging his father is the will of the Iranian nation, signaling that Iran's leadership is maintaining a hardline stance despite ongoing diplomatic efforts. In North Korea, Pyongyang criticized the United States and its allies for expanding military cooperation following the recent NATO summit, accusing them of increasing instability in the region. In China, nearly 900,000 residents were evacuated from Beijing, Wenzhou, and nearby areas as Typhoon Bobby approached, with authorities warning of severe flooding, powerful winds, and widespread disruption. Back in the United States, Washington reportedly gave Iran 24 hours to halt attacks on commercial shipping and ensure the Strait of Hormuz remains open, warning that failure to do so would bring serious consequences. In Ukraine, Russia launched another wave of missile and drone attacks across the country. At least 6 people were killed, including 4 in the Sumy region, while dozens more were injured as the conflict continues to intensify. In Russia, the Kremlin rejected claims that it is preparing for a wider global war. Russian officials instead blamed European support for Ukraine, arguing that Western military aid is escalating the conflict. In New Zealand, India and New Zealand agreed to establish a strategic partnership, aiming to deepen cooperation in areas such as security, technology, education, and trade. In UK, police released a man who had been arrested in connection with the murder investigation involving former Minister Anne Widdecombe. Authorities said he is no longer considered a suspect. In Vietnam, a tragic accident claimed the lives of 15 Indian tourists after a speedboat capsized near Phu Quoc Island. Rescue teams managed to save 21 passengers, while authorities continue investigating what caused the disaster. In Turkey, prosecutors ordered the detention of 36 people, including an opposition mayor, as part of an expanding corruption and bribery investigation. In Lebanon, Israeli airstrikes hit the town of Al-Mansouri in the country's south, injuring 7 people according to Lebanese state media, adding to growing tensions along the Israel-Lebanon border.